Hi, I'm Francesca Simon, and I'm here at the Cheltenham Literary Festival to talk both about Horrid Henry and my new novel, The Sleeping Army. Cheltenham is one of my very, very favourite festivals. I try to come here at least every other year. Because one of the reasons I love it is that the audiences are particularly great, particularly all the parents who've travelled so far to bring their kids, so it's always fun here. I don't think in terms of your books becoming really popular, I don't think any writer ever expects their books to be fantastically popular. You're always just thrilled to be published. But over the years, I've kind of had a chance to get used to Horrid Henry being, I suppose, beloved, which is wonderful for me because the main thing that's so wonderful is that a lot of parents tell me that it's the book that got their children into reading, and because I'm such a big reader, I find it quite exciting to think that children are learning to read on my books, or more importantly, learning to love reading through my books. I think Horrid Henry gives the illusion of great wickedness. He's actually not. He's no naughtier than any child in the world. He just says things that people tend to just keep tucked away inside themselves, which of course what makes him funny, because if he's given a present he doesn't like, he says, "No thank you, I hate this, just give me money," which is something you would probably keep to yourself. I mean, one of the things about Henry is that he doesn't really plot. He just is very impulsive, which is what makes him funny. And something like Just William, which, because I was brought up in America, of course I'd never heard of or read. And then people started saying to me, "Oh, Henry's a bit like Just William." And I got really nervous. So I didn't read Just William until I'd written 5 Horrid Henry books. And I was so relieved that he was quite different. William's so much nicer than Henry. I mean, the stage, Horrid Henry being on stage is one of the great moments for me, because I love John Gobber's adaptation. John's a wonderful playwright, and he really gets Horrid Henry and really loves it. And it was just kind of amazing to have characters brought to three-dimensional life, and a lot of really close friendships have developed from that show. I'm quite good friends with the director and a number of the actors, and a lot of the actors are good friends. So it was a very, very happy experience. I mean, one of the things that I thought was really important about Horrid Henry, and something I told the cast, was I said they had to remember that for a lot of these children, this was going to be the very first time they had ever been in a theater, and that to some extent, that performance, this show, could turn children into lifelong theater goers. So it was quite a privileged position that they were in, and they really liked that. Because my son is a very passionate theater goer, and he fell in love with theater when I took him, aged 4, to see Crazy for You in the West End, and he's just never looked back.